2025 has officially arrived. Let's share my top 10 favorite films of 2024. So let's get right into it. One word I can describe Flow is magical. It is pure magical from the start to finish, and it's involved with no dialogue. It doesn't need a dialogue. It just shows the journey of a cat in this unique world, and it's just pure magical. I just love watching this cat go through some, I wouldn't say challenging, but an adventure, if you will, and be friends with other animals along the way. I was thoroughly engaged by it. The animation is beautiful, and the score transported me to another world that I have not been on. And I don't know, something about Flow, it's a simple story, but so effective, so well done. And the main character is a cat with no dialogue, and it made it work. Didn't want this film to end. I want to keep going. And it's a beautiful journey. It made it to the top 10 for that reason alone, because I was engaged by it. I was in awe of the animation. I was rooting for this animal trying to survive. I had the most fun in any other film that came out in 2024. Hundreds of Beavers is a perfect film that is full of creativity, imagination, and it worked. I had so much fun watching hundreds of Beavers that there was never a dull moment here and there. This is basically a live action feel of the Looney Tunes and Tom and Jerry. That's what I got. And it's a silent film as well. It feels that way. And as a silent film fan, I love this film. I was happy when the film ended. Hopefully they'll make more. But the way this film was made and shot and produced is inspiring. It's a very low budget film with a lot of passion, a lot of heart, a lot of creativity, a lot of imagination. And most importantly, it's a lot of fun. And they nailed every beat of the story that it's just bonkers, it's crazy, but it's so much fun. And it's a great homage to the lovely era of silent film, the slapstick era, you know, the Charles Chaplin, the Buster Keaton, the Harry Lord. And it totally reminded me of that in a good way. I was smiling. I was so happy that this film find a way to success throughout the whole 2024. Even though I was late to the party seeing this film, but I was pleasant surprised how much fun I had with Hundreds of Beavers. I probably own it on Blu-ray. Like, hold on. Yeah. Hundreds of Beavers is so much fun, and that is why it's in my number 9 spot. George Miller still got it. He still got the juice. This film rules. Anya Taylor-Joy is amazing as Furiosa. Chris Hemsworth as Dementus. Yo, what a great performance. Very Shakespearean performance, if you will. And it's a great, enjoyable film. And Furiosa is a perfect bridge gap to Fury Road. And it makes Fury Road an even better experience because you have a chapter that lead up to that. I love every minute of it, and George Miller, I cannot believe he's still alive, he's still kicking, and he's still making movies. And not only just movies, a movie of this scale. Furiosa is awesome. It's the best action film of 2024, without a doubt. I love that we get to see more Mad Max films, and I'm hoping George Miller get to make more Mad Max film in the near future, because I love that world and I love going back to that world, that crazy post-apocalyptic world. And Furiosa and Mad Max Saga is in my number 8 spot. Sean Baker is a filmmaker, has a very unique voice and style. Anoa is a great character piece, not only engaged by it, but compelled by it. The performance by Mickey Madison is wonderful. She brings so much depth, so much layers, so much humanity into her, sympathize to her and what she's going through. And at times, it's very heartbreaking. At the same time, it's hilarious. It had a perfect balance between comedy and drama. And Sean Baker, if you've seen his previous films, it's beautifully shot, it's well performed, the direction is very strong, the story is tight, it's refreshing, it's riveting, and it's hilarious and heartbreaking at the same time. It had the right emotion that you need to feel for the characters that I really was engaged by. And Anoa is a beautiful film, I would say. It's a beautiful film. That third act is everything to me. Luca Guadagnino continued to be an amazing director with great visual eye. My eye was glued to the screen the entire runtime. Challengers is just a fast-paced, energetic film. The highlight is the performances. Josh O'Connor, Zendaya, and Mike Feist. Wow. Wow. The direction, the cinematography, the editing, the music. And it's a great, riveting, fast-paced story. Very tight, very energetic, and that third act is everything. I mean, wow. What do I need to say more about Challengers that has already been said? This film blew me away when I first saw this film. I went in knowing nothing about this movie, and that is the best way to experience Magpie. With the only exception that I knew that Daisy Ridley was in this film, and she is fantastic in this film. It's the heart and soul of the whole entire runtime to see what her character is going through and finding out all the little twists and turns along the way. It's a great story, it's very engaging, it's very, what can I say, very intense. I wouldn't say very intense, but it's very, edge of your seat kind of film. There's so many surprises that just blew me away, that shocked me. And I do not want to spoil the fun to you guys, because going in knowing nothing is the best way to experience the film. And Magpie, for me, as in the whole entire year of 2024, is a hidden gem that everyone needs to see. And it deserves a lot more praise. It has one of my favorite in-theater experience on South by Southwest. And I love every minute of Magpie. Go in knowing nothing, please. Dune Part 2 is a cinematic event. I saw this film 3 times in the same week, and I was never once bored by it. I was engaged and immersed into this world of Arrakis, and we get to see Paul Atreides grow into this character that he will become. Now that the story is finally complete in the first novel by Frank Herbert, film that Denis Villeneuve had been wanting to make for his entire career so far, and this is his best film, his magnum opus. And the way that he written for the characters of Paul Atreides, Lady Jessica, all entire characters are well written, and this is a character piece. What can I say has already been said? It's a masterpiece. The score is amazing, the performance is amazing, the set design, the cinematography, the direction. Everything is so well put together, and it's just, they put so much love and care and respect to the source material that this is the definitive adaptation of Dune. Coleman Domingo floored me by this film. Sing Sing is a beautiful and yet heartbreaking film with great performances that just bring so much life and heart. And we deeply care for these characters. Like, it is a script job and the director job to make us care for the characters, and Sing Sing does that for me. I was so emotionally invested to the characters that I was just in awe and floored by this humanity that they're so broken, but yet acting and theater bring them so much life and joy, and yet there's hope in the end. And Coleman Domingo brings his career best as an incredible actor that he is, but not only that, the supporting actors, they all floor me. Sing Sing is a beautiful film that everyone needs to see. The Blue List is nothing short of a masterpiece, from the direction, the performances, the story, the scale of this film. This is a truly cinematic experience that I will never forget seeing. I was engaged by it. I was invested into this. And the fact that we got a 3.5 hour long epic in 2024 is amazing. It is beautifully shot, beautifully directed, beautifully performed by everyone in the entire cast. It brought so much humanity into the story that we've seen it before. It reminded me of Schindler's List and Lawrence Arabia. That those 3 hour plus movies, epics. And there are moments I never felt the 3 hour plus runtime. It just flew by so quickly because the story was so investing and engaging. And what a film. Like, everything about this film is masterfully shot, masterfully directed. And I'm so happy we got a 3 hour plus movie that came out in 2024. And hopefully we'll see that more often in the near future. This is why I love filmmaking. This has everything what I wanted as a filmmaker, as a film fan, and it's an epic. I love this film. Can you guess what's my number 1 spot? Yeah. Nosferatu. Robert Eggers, man, he's 4 for 4. I mean, what a filmmaker, and a filmmaker I would look forward to seeing what else upcoming projects. And the fact that this is his passion project, he's been wanting to make this film for 10 years, and he delivered. This is a great adaptation of Nosferatu, a great remake of Nosferatu. It has style, characters, set designs, like you're watching like a stage play. That's what I feel like watching Nosferatu, this version of Nosferatu. The score is amazing, the performance is amazing, the direction is so strong that he puts so much, every little detail in every frame, in the prop design, to the costumes, the character motivations, the characterization that is much more fleshed out and more depth than the previous adaptation of Nosferatu. Robert Eggers is the type of director who is key on details in every little thing, every little frame of it. And Bill Skarsgård as Count Olaf. Whoa. I'm not seeing Bill Skarsgård. I'm seeing Count Olaf. I love every minute of Nosferatu. I was so happy that he finally made a film that he always wanted to make and always wanted to direct, always wanted to do this film. This is something that he's been leading up to, and it delivered in spades. This is his truly magnum opus. Man, Nosferatu is my number 1 spot. There you have it. That's my top 10 favorite films of 2024. I hope you enjoyed this video, and let's hope that 2025 will bring more amazing films on our way. And yeah, have a great day. Take care.